Major League Fishing Cups are back and available on MyOutdoorTV.
Here we go.
Start your free trial on MOTV.com to enjoy new episodes of Major League Fishing Cups now. Use promo code YT30.
Nothing can compare to the excitement of competing against the best of the best.
I really like the excitement of the unknown.
I love just flying by the seat of my pants and just fish on pure instinct.
In your mind, you've always got to tell yourself, these guys are going to pick up the pace, the weights are going to go up. You've got to keep fishing hard.
If I get a chance to win, I will go for the gusto.
Gosh, dang golly! Look at that thing.
Get in here.
We in Wisconsin.
Boom! That's the way to do it. Let's get it on.
General Tire's Major League Fishing. It's the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup from Neenah, Wisconsin, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches.
I love fishing up here because these fish always bite. They got a long, harsh winter coming, and that makes for some good fishing.
And I'm gonna start out fishing where I haven't fished here before. It's gotta be better than where I fished.
I actually know exactly where I'm going. If we get there first.
It is a shallow, flat lake. That is for dang sure.
It's a little harder to break down, you know what I mean, because you can't eliminate nothing. They could be right in the middle of it.
You're fishing boat docks, you're fishing rock, you're fishing weed beds. There's a lot of fish in these lakes. I imagine today's gonna take a lot of weight, if I had to guess.
And when you get in these things, every group is stacked. I mean, the competition's so stiff, it's stupid.
Welcome to General Tire's Major League Fishing. 30 anglers have assembled in Neenah, Wisconsin to compete for the title of Challenge Cup champion. Today, 10 will face off in Elimination Round 3, but only 6 will move on to the sudden death rounds, putting them one step closer to the Challenge Cup championship. Let's meet today's 10 anglers. Coming in as the #1 ranked angler, Jacob Wheeler. He's ranked 6th, the Honey Badger, Randall Tharp. Right behind him, ranked 7th, Fletcher Shryock. Coming in at 12th, Michael Neal. Behind him at 13, Dustin Connell. He's ranked 18th, Andy Morgan. Next up, at 19th, Greg Hackney. Coming in at 24, Mark Rose. Behind him, ranked 25th, Scott Suggs. And rounding out the field at 30th, Josh Bertrand. With the anglers not knowing where they will be fishing, it's crucial they pack for every situation. Randall Tharp shows us how he prepared for the unknown. In today's General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Here at Major League Fishing, anywhere is possible. So I brought 4 rods with me that I think are going to be effective. Here in Wisconsin, there is tons of largemouth and smallmouth. The first is a drop shot. Anytime you're going to go smallmouth fishing, you have to have a drop shot. So this is your basic drop shot setup, a little straight tail worm and a 1/4 ounce sinker. Next, I'm going to cover that top of the water column. Again, this is a topwater walking bait, super effective for both smallmouth and largemouth. This is really hard to beat in the fall of the year anywhere, especially here in Wisconsin. Next is a square bill crankbait. I never go fishing without a square bill crankbait. This is super effective from 0 down to about 7 or 8 feet. Again, another great lure for both smallmouth and largemouth that we have here in Wisconsin. Last but not least, I've got my trusty flip and stick with a creature bait. Really basic, 16-pound line, 1/4 ounce sinker, and a straight shake, flip and hook, and a creature bait. This is how I really want to get it done here in Wisconsin this week.
With no practice and no information, the anglers only have 30 minutes to run the lake and figure out a game plan. To get a closer look at the options they have to choose from, let's go over to Marty Stone with today's lake breakdown.
Lake Poygan and Lake Winneconne make up today's zone, and it covers over 19,000 surface acres of water and 60 miles of shoreline. But in the previous 2 rounds, as in the case so often in the fall, it's about 1 and 200 yard stretches where the majority of these fish are located. In the first elimination round, it was boat docks, laydowns, willow trees. That's where the anglers found success. And then in elimination round number 2, it was all about the mouth of Wolf River. And that was cattails, buggy whips, pencil reeds, and washed-in laydowns and logs. Yesterday morning, the wind started out in 10 miles per hour out of the south-southwest, and it got to 30 miles an hour. What the anglers are gonna find during their ride through this morning with their Mercury-powered boats are lakes that have been ripped apart by yesterday's winds. This morning, we've got lows in the 60s. Afternoon, the high is gonna be in the mid-70s, and we're gonna see a lot of sunshine, perfect for northern fisheries. But the wind's still gonna be an issue. Overnight, it continued to blow out of the west, 10 to 15. Today, it's supposed to shift, and it's gonna come out of the northwest, and hopefully it will flatten out some of this water. But I feel like the damage is already done. Remember, both of these lakes are very shallow, a lot of muddy and sandy bottoms, and there's not a lot of shoreline vegetation to serve as a filtration system, so it's gonna keep the sediment stirred up. The main lake bite is still gonna be a struggle. Make no mistake about today's round. It's gonna live up to the namesake of this event, and it will be a challenge.
Still not really looking for anything particular.
I'm gonna shut down and see what this looks like, and then we're probably gonna go back the other way. It's just some of them cattails and stuff.
Found a little deep canal right here. I'm gonna run up this a little ways, see if I see an obvious place to post up and fish. The most obvious place was right there, and Dustin stopped on it, so we're gonna go and try to find another little sweet spot.
I really like this river. I like current, so I think this first period we're gonna stick to this little game plan and see how it shakes out.
Current's going that way, going against the wind.
All right, so we got a little bit of rock right here, got a little current seam. I'm gonna pick up a crankbait real quick, maybe like a DT4 or DT6. Crank it down these rocks and see what we can come up with.
I chose not to ride the whole lake. I kind of broke it in half. I saw a lot of boats go the other way, so I decided to stay close to our takeoff. And I really just been looking for canals and current breaks and, you know, a mix. Gives me a good mix. I like docks, rocks, a little bit of grass.
I know when we were here before, Lake Winnebago is where we started, and docks were the big main player. And when we changed lakes, the docks went away, because I tried to do the same thing, and it didn't work.
What I liked about this is real flat around, but then you can see there's a deep, kind of a hole for a place to fish to get in the summer.
I wanted to start in this area just where it's really flat, to where you got some docks, some rock, etc. But I wanted a second play. I wanted to look at that river to see if there's some flow in it. If this don't pan out, we're gonna zip up there and probably get into that current.
We're definitely made the decision already just to try to fish shallow and fish my strengths and see what happens. I'm excited about today, though.
Here's the real depth finder when you're a shallow water guy.
Yeah.
You'll find expert bass fishing know-how from Mercury MLF Pro Team anglers at MajorLakeFishing.com/Mercury Pro Tactics.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Lucas Oil. Keep that engine alive. B&W Trailer Hitches. Towing adventure. Yeti. Built for the wild. Sonic. This is how we Sonic. And by Kubota. Together, we do more.
Most everybody looks like they ran to the complete other end of this lake, so let's hope they stay up there. Let's hope this is the end that's hot. A lot of times in Major League Fishing Cup events, one guy goes left and one guy goes right, and right's terrible and left's good. So let's hope we're on the good end of it this time.
It's Elimination Round 3 of General Tire's Major League Fishing. Today's 10 anglers are ready to battle it out on Lake Poygan and Lake Winneconne for the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Neenah, Wisconsin. Today's elimination round will consist of 3 periods. Only the top 6 competitors will advance to sudden death and move one step closer to the championship round. Major League Fishing's Elimination Round 3 begins now.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Lines in. Started period 1. Challenge Cup round 3, baby. Let's get it on.
Looks like a little largemouthy type area.
You know, I'm just in this little river section. Like I said, I like fishing current. This is what I love doing, and it just fits my style.
we're dealing with some dirtier water out here on the main body anyways.
£1 pound, 1 ounce.
Boom, baby. Big, and we're getting it started.
There's just a little old largemouth.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
Thank you. 113. Nice little chunk. Start the day right on that riprap where you oughta shoulda been. Oughta, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Mark Rose has caught a 1 pound, 13 ounce in first place, and Dustin Connell's caught a 1 pound, 1 ounce. 2 anglers on the board.
Don't figure it's gonna take very long for everybody to start lighting it up.
I'm disappointed I haven't got a bite already. This should be juice.
I feel like if I can find a high percentage area, you know, where I can pull up and catch a bunch of them, boom, 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 you know, we'll be sitting okay. I'm coming in with you, baby. Oh, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
2.6. Pretty Wisconsin bass. Thank you, Lord. He went doink.
Dustin Connell's caught his second fish. It weighed 2 pounds, 6 ounces. Moved him into first place with 3 pounds, 7 ounces.
No biggin' for up here.
God dang it. I looked off. I looked down, I was watching that green spot, and all of a sudden that line just, and all I needed to do was pull. Dang.
£1 pound, 2 ounces.
Boom. I'll take him.
Dustin Connell's caught his third fish. He's now at 4 pounds and 9 ounces.
Found a little wad of him somewhere. So he's probably in that river knowing him. Man, there ought to be another one in there. And I'm not a greedy person. I'm really not.
And we're on the board, boys.
Doinky.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
Nice one. Boom. Get us started on a little frog bite in the morning time. 1 pound, 6 ounces.
1.6, let's go, let's get it.
Dustin Connell now has 4 fish and leads with 5 pounds, 15 ounces. His last fish was 1 pound, 6 ounces.
I knew DC would figure it out quick. Feels good when a plan actually works out for once.
£1 pound, 11 ounces.
All right, nice one. Got us a bite.
We're all just bouncing back and forth, man.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
All right. Pretty little old chunk.
Andy Morgan's now on score tracker, 2 fish, 3 pounds and 8 ounces. Got 4 anglers on the score tracker.
We're gonna catch one pretty quick. We're fixing to run down there to the first little canal.
With us being the third day, hard to say how many fish has already been caught out of them.
£1 pound, 7 ounces.
1.7.
£2 pounds, 2 ounces.
2-2. Jig bite.
Andy Morgan's caught his third fish. He's 1 pound, 12 ounces behind you.
All right.
£2 pounds, 8 ounces.
All right, 2.5 pounder. God, look how pretty these little northern fish are. Fat and sassy.
Jacob Andy Morgan has caught his 4th bass. He now moves into first place with 8 pounds, 2 ounces, moving Dustin Cannell to second place with 7 pounds, 6 ounces.
He's been catching some dang solids. It's not gonna take a ton. You know, you just get into 1 or 2 areas, something like Andy's in right now.
Well, we have caught some today anyway. We may not get another one, but we've caught some so far.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
God, that ate it so good.
2 pounds, 11 ounces.
Right, old chunk.
We're 50 minutes into period 1, and Andy Morgan has found a wad. He's put 5 in the boat for 10-13 and the early lead. Dustin Connell landed 5 as well, but didn't match Morgan's quality and is 3-7 behind in second place. Only 4 pros have scaled a scoreable bass. Today's field will need to make the right decisions on Lake Poygan and Lake Winneconne if they want to advance to sudden death. Here's Marty Stone for today's Wiley X Eyewear, more than meets the eye.
Today's elimination round features 5 of the best young anglers that we've got on the Bass Pro Tour in Jacob Wheeler, Dustin Connell, Fletcher Shylock, Josh Bertrand, and Michael Neal. There's one common trait that all these great young anglers have, and that's their ability to be able to cover a large amount of water in a short amount of time. And that's usually a formula for success. But in this event so far in previous rounds, that hasn't worked. This event's been all about finding a small area, making repeated casts in specific targets, and then fishing productive water repetitive times. And that's something these young anglers at times will struggle with. I truly feel like some of the experienced warriors that we've got in today's round will have the advantage. If there has ever been an event where it's young versus old, the young hammers versus the experienced warriors, today's event will be it. I'm giving the advantage in today's round to the experienced older anglers.
There's just fish on this little stretch. It's just all there is to it. You know, I don't think it's nothing special.
You can fish 2 miles in a place like this and not get a bite, and they're all in one place.
No. They gotta be what?
1 pound.
Trying several different things just to try to get something going. Fish some steeper stuff, fish flat stuff.
I believe that one will, though.
Slight touch, no penalty.
1 pound, 6 ounces.
Thank you. Winneconne Smalley.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
Nice.
Unbelievable, dude. They're down there just tapping on it. I don't know what they are, but there's something down there. I don't know if he's scoreable or not. I'm
trying. I believe that's a scoreable bass.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
Hey, looky there. He ain't big, but we're on the board.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
Yes, sir.
Greg Hackney is now in 5th place with 1 pound, 7 ounces, and Michael Neal is in 6th place with 1 pound, 1 ounce.
We gotta get our butts in gear here. I mean, it can't be the last guy on the board, man.
Spinnerbait in the current. Can't go wrong in the fall with that.
Getting some pecks. I like it that they fat, you know? I like them little fat ones.
2 pounds, 7 ounces.
Yes, sir. Oh, nice one. Nice one.
Hope that wasn't one of those liar fish. So as you start doing something, catch one, and that's the last one.
Josh, that'll be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
All righty.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
All right, thanks. If that's a largemouth, it's 1 pound even. These smallmouth are so meaty.
You know, I'm not caught any big ones, but I mean, they are nice looking, nice size fish.
See, there's rock way out there at the toe of that drop-off. There's no reason why there shouldn't be about a dozen smallmouth laying down there on it. God dang it. That ain't no walleye. Barely hooked.
Oh, fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
2-6.
Mark Rose caught another fish. He's in 3rd place. He's now at 5 pounds, 9 ounces.
All right, we gotta go. This is garbage. This is not it, boys.
Josh, that'll be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
I stuck him, he come off. And
3 pounds, 1 ounce.
Look at that, that's a beautiful fish. Look at that thing. 3-pounder.
Gentlemen, I don't understand this, to be honest with you. I can't believe I caught 2 boom boom like that and can't get another bite.
I'm 100% getting penalized every time I catch a fish. So that's not good, but that's smallmouth for you.
Fishing is not this difficult, not that complicated. There ought to be 5 or 6 where you catch one.
I got a fish, man. Another big smallmouth. Are you kidding me? This is a magic dock right here. He was all wrapped around that pole, too.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
All right.
You keeper.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Yeah, all right. Oh. It's a pretty fish.
Finally got us another one, though.
How's there not a bass in there?
Another close one. I think this one's gonna barely slide in.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
All right, thank you.
Josh Bertrand just caught his 4th fish. He's moved into 2nd place. And Randall, you are still sitting in 6th place.
Not the place you want to be.
Smallmouth. It ain't a drum or something. Acting like a stinking drum. Largemouth. There we go.
2 pounds, 7 ounces.
2.7. Little chunky guy.
Dustin Cannell has now moved into 2nd place with 9 pounds, 13 ounces. His last fish weighed 2 pounds, 7 ounces.
That's a good one.
Josh, you're in 3rd place with 7 pounds, 11 ounces.
Okay. We need another one.
It ain't all about winning today. But it is all about making it in. Top 6.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Neenah, Wisconsin. Greg Hackney has been pitching and flipping creature baits in the canals, as you can see here in today's favorite fishing overview of the day.
2 pounds, 0 ounce. Yes, sir. Fat as they are, it don't take much fish to weigh 2 pounds here.
Only 30 minutes remain in period 1, and Andy Morgan and Dustin Connell hold the top 2 spots. But Josh Bertrand made a move, hammering 4 smallmouth around the main lake docks, moving himself up to 3rd place. Only the top 6 will advance to the sudden death rounds, and 3 anglers have yet to scale the scoreable bass.
I'm that guy right now that can't figure it out.
Well, it's gonna be a tough day, so we need to just put the heat on.
£2 pounds, 2 ounces.
All right.
Pretty bass. Cold to the touch, man.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
Water temperature must be really cold. Chunky one.
I'll be really shocked if there's not some bass around here. Yep, we're on them. We're on them. We're good.
1 pound, 9 ounces. 2 pounds, 2 ounces.
2. Cool.
Fletcher Schrock caught his first fish, 2 pounds and 2 ounces, put him in 7th place. You're in 8th place now.
How many's everybody on the board now but me?
You and Jacob Wheeler.
All right.
I mean, it's tough. It's not been easy.
That's a good in there. Come on.
£1 pound, 2 ounces.
Man, we ought to get one on this dock. It's the last one for a while.
Chunker.
£2 pounds, 2 ounces.
That's a
2.
That's a 2-2. I bet he ain't 15 inches long.
Stay hooked up. Come on.
£1 pound, 9 ounces.
Boom. That's gonna help.
15 minutes.
We good now, I think. Surely this isn't the only pocket that's got milfoil in it.
That's a good one, man. Oh, my goodness. I told myself, hey, you're swinging everything today. Look at that thing. I was not expecting that.
4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Whoa, I'll take that. That is a tank for this body of water, for this region. Look at that thing. That's a bonus largemouth, guys.
Josh Bertrand just caught a 4 pound, 3 ounce fish, moving him to 2nd place with 11 pounds and 14 ounces. Dropping you to 3rd with 10 pounds, 15 ounces.
6th place is 7 pounds.
Yes, sir. 7 pounds, 6 ounces.
I'm lucky I even threw there, guys. I mean, honestly, I had the trolling motor on full speed.
£1 pound, 14 ounces.
Quit before you come off.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
A little bit bigger than the last.
3 minutes.
I wasn't for sure that he got it. I was like, man, I think he tried, and I went to move it, and he had it. How far out of 6th?
You're 5 pounds back from 6.
Kind of went the way I thought it was going to go as far as you get a bite or two, you could catch you 3 or 4 in one little old quick area.
Man, we've been lucky to get 2 big bites today, a 3 and a 4-3. That goes a long way. I mean, that's literally like catching 4 fish.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over the gunnel. Scoreable bass.
Wow!
1 pound, 14 ounces.
Yes. How about that, man? Last second cast. Boom! That's the way to do it. That's the way to end the period right there, man. That was awesome.
Definitely wasn't what I wanted, but could have been a little worse.
You know, one thing I'm not doing, changing areas. I ain't come back up here.
I like what I see, but how much there is? Surely there's got to be a bunch. Like I said, you get 2 bites that quick like that. It makes me feel pretty good about it. Not too far of a deficit to come back from, no doubt. Just got to keep our head down and keep grinding.
We'll take what we got. I'm proud of it, that's for sure.
We're in good shape after 1 period, but I need more water. I need to find something that's going to be a little bit more consistent than this.
You know, I found that one spot that's got a few fish. Probably run back to it, try to catch a few more, and expand on that.
We're going to keep hunting and pecking, trying to figure something out.
We'll stick more to the main lake. Those fish came off the main lake. I kind of got back in. You got to get back in and kind of look at some of this stuff. You don't want to just totally disregard it. But I'm going to disregard more of it in these upcoming 2 periods, that's for sure. That was good.
MyOutdoorTV is your home for every exciting moment of the 2022 MLF season.
Boom!
Every episode, including live events.
Yes, sir!
Try it free at MyOutdoorTV.com. Use promo code YT30.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Berkeley, your fish, our science. Wiley X Eyewear, go confidently. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Favorite Fishing, the future of fishing. And by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Headed into the first period break, I'm on top of the score tracker, but I'm not that confident. I'm not that naive. I know how this goes. In Major League Fishing, you can go from the top to the bottom real fast.
At the break, I was like amped up. I'm like, I'm just gonna go flip these little trash mats around here, and then I'm gonna go from 0 to hero in a hurry. There was no doubt in my mind at the break that I had it figured out.
I haven't found that pattern, that bite. I haven't gotten that deal figured out yet.
Sometimes you just got to go to your strength. You got to go home. I'm going to stay in this river the whole time. Everybody else, as I hear them running around the lake, woo, 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 I'm just sitting there just shaking my shaky head.
First period, everything I did, it just seemed like it was wrong. I had fished different parts of the lake before, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna make a run. I'm going up the river.
I felt really good after that first period. Catching one on my last cast, and, you know, I knew I'd left a couple back in that culvert, so I had something to do in period 2. I had some momentum.
If you can get that clue early on in period 1, that sort of sets you up to have a really good day. I never got a good clue one bit in period 1. I'm still basically like starting from scratch.
While our pros make their adjustments for period 2, let's take a look at the score tracker. Andy Morgan found a good stretch of docks, milfoil, and retaining walls, and is the must-add point position leader heading into the second period. Behind him in second place, Josh Bertrand found success on the main lake docks, where he wrestled in the current Berkeley Big Bass, weighing in at 4 pounds and 3 ounces. At the bottom, Jacob Wheeler and Scott Suggs remain scoreless, but are still within 8 pounds of the 6th place elimination line.
It's kind of a high-stress, high-intensity type ball game we play in, you know?
I'm gonna run back down there where I had them bites at and just gonna fish, see what happens.
I'm not gonna go very far. I'm gonna stick kind of right on this end.
Period 2, Major League Fishing, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Better rip.
Hopefully it gets deeper in there. It's pretty shallow right here. I may go out there toward that big point. Just kind of stay where I've been catching them. Smallmouth too.
One pound, 4 ounces.
Oh, they're not big, but we're chipping away.
2 pounds, 11 ounces.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. First bite on a big flipping stick today.
Josh, let me give you a leaderboard update.
Man, already?
Randall Tharp has now moved into second place. He has a total of 11 pounds, 15 ounces.
Right at the end of the first period, I came across a couple little mats, and I put a 1 ounce sinker on, and that was really my second pitch with it.
That was the right flavor.
One pound, 7 ounces.
A little bit better one.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
2-0. All right, caught that on swim jig with a Strike King Menace.
Sounds to me like they're biting. We ain't catching none.
When you're struggling, sometimes the best thing to do is put troll motor down and go.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
Wow. I sure enough got the little eye this morning, though.
Gosh, I thought we was on track, man.
Josh, that'll be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. Two pounds, 7 ounces.
Okay, thank you.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
A little better one. On the seawall.
I wasn't watching, knowing what it looks like it's big.
Fall in a spinnerbait. He ain't that big, I just hadn't retied. Big enough.
3 pounds, 2 ounces.
Bigger than I thought he was. Pretty good one right there. Hopefully he's got some more buddies back here.
Michael Neal has caught 2 fish back-to-back, a 3 pound, 2 ounce, and a 2 pound, 1 ounce. He is now sitting in 6th place, and he has bumped you to 7th.
Dang, I was just in, like, good.
Get in here. Get in here. God, I saw that water. As soon as that bait fell through and I twitched it, I saw it just, I was like, God, that's a big one.
3 pound, 4 ounces.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Pretty fish. Man, that thing's beautiful.
Some smoked it right there.
All right. Boy, he thumped it. He slacklined it.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Thank you.
I got a score tracker update for you. Josh Bertrand is in 1st place with 16 pounds, 9 ounces.
Good gracious. He's caught the dirt out of him this period.
It's about to get good, guys. I can feel it. Not for us necessarily, just overall.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup. Presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Neenah, Wisconsin.
£2 7 ounces.
Okay, thank you.
3 pounds 2 ounces.
Bigger than I thought he was.
Things are heating up in Elimination Round 3. Michael Neal caught 4 bass, moving him inside the elimination line to 6th place and dropping Mark Rose down to 7th. Greg Hackney and Randall Tharp also moved up as the battle to finish in the top 6 intensifies. At the top, Josh Bertrand has taken the lead, picking up where he left off on Lake Boygan and Lake Winneconne in Period 1. For more on that, here's Marty Stone for today's 6-hour Success Insight.
Early in the first period, Josh Bertrand made a big-time move all the way to the southwest section of Lake Boygan, and he was concentrating on the shallow boat docks, skipping and pitching a jig up under them. And then he took that knowledge early in the first period and moved to the midsection of Lake Winneconne, targeting boat docks. Northern bass are sight feeders, and they're very aggressive. So what he's doing is allowing that jig to sink to the bottom, getting a reactionary bite. And then if there's not a bite on an initial sink, he swims the jig slowly back out. It's a two-prong approach that's working greatly for Josh Bertrand. And in this period, he's found himself at the top of the score tracker.
£2 1 ounce.
All right. God, dog it.
That went one. Wasting time right now. Don't feel it.
£2 5 ounces.
2-pounders. They're better fish than what was in that river.
There ain't one on a set of these docks I'm gonna be surprised. But I have been surprised before.
Oh. God dang it.
He ain't hooked very good. I better.
Come on.
£1 13 ounces.
Not a bad one.
How about that? I went to throw that line off, he come off. I knew he wouldn't hook very good.
Greg Hackney's caught another fish. Weighed 1 pound 13 ounces. Moved him into 2nd place. He's got 8 fish for 15 pounds 14 ounces. Moving you to 3rd.
You gotta catch us a couple, boys.
Finally got one of you boogers. Golly, y'all have been definitely playing some games on me today.
1 pound 11 ounces.
Sure. Okay. Well, you gotta start somewhere. That was the start.
Jacob Wheeler's on the board, 1 pound 11 ounces.
Here we go.
Oh, you son of a gun.
You know, they're not really biting real good. So, like, me running around ain't really gonna help me. So I might well just fish.
Good tip. All right.
£2 10 ounces.
Thank you. That's a solid fish. Fish like that move you up quickly.
There you go. Some bass, a little bit of grass.
2 pounds 7 ounces.
That's a better one right there. Get you a few more like that, you can make it up quick.
Jacob Wheeler's caught his 2nd fish. He's now at 4 pounds 2 ounces.
Found in a little area. I've had multiple bites out of this one mat. It's interesting. For whatever reason, they're set up right there.
I really don't think hitting the same stuff over and over is gonna pay. It usually doesn't dock fishing, so I mean, like I said, maybe that third period if we have some good stuff to rerun.
Josh Bertrand's caught another fish. Weighed 1 pound, 11 ounces. He's currently in first place. He has 10 fish for 22 pounds and 15 ounces.
Mercy me. Bertrand's catching the fool out of them.
All the bites we're getting are on docks that are not completely choked out with eelgrass.
Here.
All right, there we go.
Dustin Cannell has caught his 8th fish. His last fish weighed 2 pounds, 1 ounce. He now has a total of 13 pounds even. He is in 5th place.
We're gonna, I guess, just keep going until we absolutely stop catching them, and then we'll go look for more docks.
Trying. Smallmouth.
I got you.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
Hey, look at there. 1 pound to add to the total. It's 1 pound I didn't have.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
114.
Yes, sir.
Brownie. Yes. Look at that brown. Dustin Connell's caught another fish. Weighed 1 pound, 14 ounces. He's currently in 4th place. He has 9 fish for 14 pounds and 14 ounces. Dropped you to 5th.
We're gonna have to roll the dice and run back into something.
Just throwing a shaky head with a Guggen Baits slim shake worm on there. There you go. That fish just blew up on that frog.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
There you go. Yes. If you get, especially up north, man, you get around fish, they're gonna bite. It really don't matter what you throw.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
There we go. 1 pound, 14 ounces.
Look at that, shad.
That smallmouth moves Dustin Connell up to 2nd place. Only the top 6 will advance to sudden death. And right now, Josh Bertrand has a hold on 1st place. But 11 pounds is all that separates 1st and 6th. With over half of Elimination Round 3 remaining, nobody is safe. Any one of these pros could land on a wad and blow up the score tracker in a hurry.
Oh, man, we've had a decent amount of bites. It's just been very difficult to connect. Get in here. Don't you come on.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
Wow. I mean, oh, big. £1 pound, 9 ounces.
I knew he bit real light. I was like, be easy and don't get in a hurry.
Strike King Menace. Dynamite little flipping bait right there. If I can get the grass off of it.
Biggin. Come on, baby.
That's a big one. Old treble hooks.
Yes.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
Take them all day.
Yes. Oh my gosh, they fight so hard. Come here, baby. Come to me. Yes.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
2.6. Getting a little bit better in there. Look at that. We in Wisconsin. Catching in Wisconsin brown.
Dustin Cannell has caught his 11th fish. His last fish weighed 2 pounds 6 ounces. He's now moved back into second place.
Woo! He's on fire, man. Dude, I picked up and it was just spongy, just zzz.
Oh, y'all hold on. We're getting washed up, boys.
Come on, baby, stay hooked up. Get in here, get in here. Finally caught me one out there in the deep, in that abyss, about 4 foot.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
Just a little on the light side.
Greg Hackney, he's up to 19 pounds and 1 ounce. He's in third, you're in fourth.
Come on, fishies. Like a great place right here to catch a little wad of them on that point. Especially since that one was out there deeper.
So we're just looking for more water. We need to find something fresher. I just feel like the stretch I just fished through has already been fished. I had a fish flash that didn't bite it on my bait, and that's usually a sign that it got them excited, but they've already been caught and they're kind of messed up.
There he goes. That's a big one. Stay hooked up, baby.
Dang smallmouth. A smallmouth. Oh my gosh. That's a 2-minute penalty, I don't know.
It's another smallmouth away. Dang it, how's a keeper too? Dadgummit.
2 pounds, 11 ounces.
Good deal.
Scott Suggs is now on the board. 2 pounds, 11 ounces.
All right. Boy, Scotty.
At least I know there's a fish on this bank. I mean, that's a many pitches down through there to finally get one bite.
Man, I came in here because it's a little bit more larger, expansive grass flat. You might find one mat that has 10 or 20 of them in it, and you could really make up in a quick jiffy if you find that right little group.
Golly. He bit it on the other side of that jet ski lift.
2 pounds, 5 ounces.
Thank you. All right, that feels good. That was a bit of a dry spell right there.
£1 pound, 11 ounces.
Josh, with that last fish, you now have a total of 25 pounds, 4 ounces. You remain in first place.
Yes, it's a good one, man. This lake's got some solid chunks.
2 pounds, 12 ounces.
Thank you. That's a solid fish.
Josh Bertrand now has 28 pounds, 0 ounce, first play.
I need 3, 2 big ones. 4, 3, and a 2.5.
Those fish were very much needed. I was starting to get kind of nervous there. Let's keep doing what we're doing.
There we go. All right. He got it, too. Thank you, little buddy.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
You are currently 1 pound, 3 ounces out of 6th.
Thank you. We got to get on something. We've caught a few fish just doing nothing.
MyOutdoorTV is your home for every exciting moment of the 2022 MLF season.
Boom!
Every episode, including live events.
Yes, sir!
Try it free at MyOutdoorTV.com. Use promo code YT30.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Squincher, hydration that works. Sig Sauer, never settle. Lucas Oil, keep that engine alive. And by Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup. Presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Neenah, Wisconsin.
Don't do it, dog.
Boy, he's wanting to jump in there, ain't he?
He's wanting my spinnerbait.
Only 30 minutes remain in period 2. Josh Bertrand added 5 more pounds to his lead, but today is not about winning, it's about finishing in the top 6. And the battle around the elimination line is heating up. Less than 2 pounds separate Randall Tharp in 5th and Mark Rose, who's in 7th. And a Berkeley big bass or 2 would throw the guys at the bottom right into the fight.
Let's catch us a big one right here on this corner. We're due.
£1 pound, 15 ounces.
115. Look like a ding-dong trying to catch it.
Mark Rose has caught another fish, moved him up into 5th place, dropped you to 7th.
Boys, I can't lose this one. If I don't make it, I get to go deer hunting.
The thing about it is, it doesn't really matter where I'm sitting right now. I'm not on nothing yet.
I bet there's some old deer pulling for me, though.
I get on a little something, then I can roll with that and maintain my position in 5th place and work my way up even.
Yes. 2 pounds, 9 ounces.
2.9?
Yes, sir.
Look how fat. Fish feeding up for fall. God, these fish are so healthy.
Dustin Connell has caught his 12th fish. He is in 2nd place with 21 pounds, 11 ounces.
We got a counter. We got to get one.
Now, this tree better have a bass in it.
Two pounds, 13 ounces.
13. I just said there better be one in that tree. Pitched up there and went, dunk.
£1 pound, 7 ounces.
Gosh, I just had another one. It's like they just get in these little schools and they just move in there and move out.
There's not much water here, but there's enough water here to catch one.
Catching chunks.
3 pounds, 5 ounces.
Look at that. That dude's been eating.
Fletcher Shryock caught his 5th fish. It was 3 pounds, 5 ounces. That moves him into 8th place. Jacob moves you to 9th.
See, I don't know how there's not some out in this.
Is there like a rule against catching 5 or 6 in a row?
Ugh. Fat sucker.
2 pounds, 5 ounces.
Wow, so fat, so thick. Well, we finally did get a bite in the 2nd period.
Andy Morgan is currently 2 ounces ahead of you. You are sitting in 6th place.
Oh, man, we got to get on something.
One bite goes a long way.
No, that ain't a white bass.
Two pounds, 3 ounces.
Not bad.
Michael Neal has caught another fish. Now it's 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Moved ahead of you into 3rd place.
I just can't believe this last little bit I ain't catching none. Makes me feel a little better.
You have 10 minutes remaining in period 2.
Can't come quick enough the way they're biting in here.
We'll try our luck in this canal.
Fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
He got me.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
112. Boom. Let me go on, sit down, and think about it one time.
Dustin Connell has caught another fish.
Jeez.
It weighed 1 pound, 12 ounces. He remains in second place.
2 minutes remaining in period 2.
Never dreamed I'd have killed the whole period in here. I got just enough bites to keep me locked down.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
He smoked it too.
Gosh, dang it, come on. Dang. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Lines out, end of the second period.
It started rough and ended rough.
Not a bad period. A lot better than what I expected. It started to go down south. I didn't get a bite for like an hour. So we're gonna stay at it.
I went in there, it wasn't fast and furious, but it was steady. And then it just like, phew. I don't know.
How bad's the damage?
You're in 10th, 14 pounds, 1 ounce.
Out of
6.
6? Oh my gosh. They've wrecked them.
You gotta come up with a game plan. You gotta do something.
I think I might feel a little better now. Main lake docks. If we can find some with some water on them, that might be the deal.
I think we're gonna go back and fish where I caught them in the first period and fish that stretch again, hope to catch a couple.
I mean, the first half of the period was really good. And then after that, it's been pretty tough, to be honest. And we're sitting in a good spot. We're in first place.
A couple might do it. A couple 2, 2.5 pounders may do it, so I don't know.
It was a lot better than the first period, but still gotta keep improving for sure.
But I need a couple more bass to feel good. And I know with this group of fishermen, how good they are and how they turn it on at the end. So we need to turn it on too.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing. The anglers are in the final break of Elimination Round 3.
I know what time it is. Hail Mary. I don't know about a Hail Mary quite yet.
Still feel like I get up there and get over 30 pounds, I'll have a chance, you know.
While they make adjustments for Period 3, let's check out the score tracker. Josh Bertrand has cooled down, but he still sits at the top of the score tracker. The main battle is around 6th place, where Mark Rose moved back inside the elimination line. Andy Morgan scored his only bass of the period, moving him back up to 6th and dropping Randall Tharp to 7th. For more on that, let's go out to Marty Stone for today's Yeti Cooler Talk.
You got off to a really good start. Then it sort of fell apart a little bit that second period, but you caught one right there at the end. Is that a momentum fish?
Well, I hope so, Marty. This morning, and I had that in my head the whole time. I caught them off of one stretch. So, you know, that's a pretty magical stretch. I mean, it's fall. You're usually not going to get that many bites, and I caught 5 or 6 on one little stretch this morning and really didn't have a bite outside of that. So I fished around this second period trying to find another stretch, never found anything. That one last bite, maybe that keyed me on something, but I'm really not sure. A little skeptical still. I am going to fish that stretch again, by the way.
You've got one more period to get it done. In your mind, how many more fish you got to catch?
I think if I catch 4 more fish, and I think I need 7, 8, 9 pounds to make it in. I really do. It's always the deal. The last period, the end of the day, those fish bite a little better, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do that today.
Andy Morgan sitting in 6th place. Got some work left to be done. Got some really good anglers breathing down his throat, but he's got a shot to make sudden death.
A lot of guys seem like they're catching multiples when they catch one, so you run across them, there's some fish in that area. You just got to find the right area right now.
We're only a couple pounds ahead of the cut. We're gonna lay it all out there.
In this period, we just need a few more fish.
I'm starting right here. I'm gonna start exactly where I caught them in the first.
Fish thorough, slow, make every bite count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you can go.
See if we can catch us another one up here off this corner.
Just keep fishing hard.
Anyone catching?
No one.
Wow.
No changes to the leaderboard.
That's what I like to hear.
That's good enough. I hope they bite it.
1 pound, 11 ounces. Yes, sir. 1 pound, 12 ounces.
Got it. Fat.
Andy Morgan just caught a 1 pound, 12 ounce. He is currently in 5th place. He is 1 ounce ahead of you.
Okay. It's like one of those deals when you don't know what to get a bite on, like color-wise, it's just hard to beat green pumpkin.
Boom. What's up right there, boys?
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
2.6?
Yes, sir.
2.6. That was quick. Thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh. Dude. Hooks are freaking good too.
Ready? 3 pounds, 7 ounces.
All right.
3.5.
Pretty bass.
I think we're gonna want to move. Clearly, going back through the stuff didn't really pan out.
Little stretch might have saved us. Man, we've been on them for sure. Had the bites.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Well, we've had a couple bites in these like dollar pads with eelgrass spun into them. Only capitalized on one, but there's really not a whole lot more here. But maybe you could run around the lake and find some more stuff like this.
I feel like we just need to be out there on some docks or something's my gut telling me. Seeing as how Andy just caught a big one off a dock.
We're watching Morgan here on this stretch of bank where we've seen in the first 2 elimination rounds, anglers have success. But the thing I find ironic about this particular area that we haven't seen hardly any of the anglers catch anything out on these front posts or out in front of the docks. For whatever reason, most of the bites have been coming on the back 2 posts next to the retaining wall. What I've learned in the last 3 days is you can fish too deep on this lake in a heartbeat, but you cannot fish too shallow.
What's the rule about getting out?
It's a 3-minute penalty if you get out of the boat.
I'll take it.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
All right. Another chunk. Wow.
Andy Morgan just caught his 11th fish, 2 pounds, 14 ounces.
He's just, dude, wearing them docks out.
I wanted to come back in that second period, and I'm like, well, hold off. I didn't really see anybody over here fooling with it, and it's worked out. So far, so good.
Yes, 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 yes. 1 pound, 14 ounces.
Greg Heckley's now in 4th place with 22 pounds and 10 ounces. You're in 5th.
Going the wrong way. He got it as soon as he went in there, but I saw the line jump, but I was like, man, he's not really on there good.
Called it.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
All righty. Dang near 2-pounder.
Morgan caught another, moving him into second place with 26 pounds, 12 ounces, pushing you to third with 25 pounds, 3 ounces.
Dang. I was hoping to get at least 2 up through there, and dang, we ain't got 4. It's schooling in here.
Well, that smallmouth's black.
1 pound, 13.
Huh?
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Thank you. Old Blackie.
Gotta keep moving, boys. Time to start flying by the seat of our pants.
£2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Josh Greg Hackney has caught another fish. He now has a total of 26 pounds, 11 ounces. He is in third place. He's 1 ounce behind Andy Morgan.
Killing me.
As good as they bite, if I ever hit a place that had a bunch of them, I'm fixing to catch a bunch of them.
How about them apples? Yeah.
3 pounds, 10 ounces.
Boom. Old hammer smallmouth.
Mark Rose just caught a 3 pound, 10 ounce fish, put him to 23 pounds, 11 ounces, moved you to 6th place.
Not where I need to be.
And we are now just under 6 pounds out.
It's going backwards because we ain't catching any.
I felt him ding. Reeled down. Bam. That got me a little bit fired up.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Neenah, Wisconsin. Time is winding down in Elimination Round 3.
$2 pounds, 12 ounces.
All right. Andy Morgan has fought his way back to the top of the score tracker. But a solid scoreable bass would move Josh Bertrand back on top. Michael Neal went the opposite direction and dropped down to the 6th place elimination line. Behind him, Randall Tharp needs a little over 6 pounds to break into the top 6. With 1 hour remaining, it could come down to the very last catch.
I feel like I've fished about 3 miles of rock this period. I don't think there's any bass live back here.
Golly, bum. Did you see that one?
Up till this point, we've been able to get bit relatively easily. I need 5 bites, or I need a couple of really nice fish, and then put a couple of other ones in the boat, and you'll be good.
He come back and got the little worm, though. Now, don't you pull on this 15-ounce crap on me again. You hear me? That fish is a pound.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
Thank you.
Dadgummit, I just had one. I mean, a freaking big one, too.
Well, I'm just running down this bank looking for more deeper docks, but then I saw this riprap, so I said, huh.
He had. I think that.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
Another pretty little chunk.
Greg Hackney has now moved into 2nd place with 28 pounds, 12 ounces. Josh, that's moved you to 3rd place with 28 pounds even.
I'm about ready for this day to be over. Right now, it was better this morning. It's gotten pretty tough this afternoon.
pound, 12 ounces.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
Mark Rose just caught a fish, moving him to 26 pounds, 5 ounces, putting him in 4th place, dropping you to 5th with 25 pounds, 13 ounces.
It's getting that time of day where it's like getting really hard for me not to start cussing.
Slight touch, no penalty. Fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty. 2 pounds, 7 ounces.
Randall Tharp just caught a 2.7, went to 17 pounds and 3 ounces. You're 3 pounds and 11 ounces ahead of him.
It ain't good.
23 minutes left.
That's the right size fish right there, 2.7. Doesn't take long. We catch 2 or 3 of those, we'll be right there.
Two pounds, 10 ounces.
210. Swim jig with the menace.
Mark Rose just moved ahead of you into 2nd place, 28 pounds, 15 ounces.
How many fish have I caught this period? I've only caught 4, right?
4.
I can't even catch the 5th.
3, 2, 1. Lines in, end of penalty.
19 minutes remaining in period 3.
Actually sounds pretty good.
Is this one of them deals where if you win your round, you move on? You don't have to do sudden death?
No.
Yes. Woo, that took too long.
£1 pound, 8 ounces.
That might just be the one to make it through right there.
Neil caught a 1 pound, 8 ounce fish. He's still in 6th place, but he's got 22 pounds and 6 ounces now.
How much weight do I have again?
25 pounds and 13 ounces.
Let's go try that gap right there. You never know. They just piled those rocks up, it may be. This is it. I mean, this is gonna be the last stand.
By golly, they ain't everywhere, that's for sure.
We're good now, for sure.
I fell over my flip-flops. 2 pounds, 1 ounce. You got 8 minutes.
2 pounds, 12 ounces.
Kind of late in the day, but I was bound determined to catch one over here before this bridge.
Come on, there's gotta be one laying on these rocks.
Tell Tharp I was just laying off of them until they got close.
3 minutes remaining in the round.
It's the fastest minutes I've ever witnessed right there. Bottom.
Winner chicken dinner.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
Greg Hackney has now moved into 1st place. His last fish weighed 1 pound, 13 ounces. He now has 30 pounds, 9 ounces.
Right on.
Put you in 1st place by 1 pound and 1 ounce.
Just one. Give me a 3-pounder. 1 3-pounder.
Gum, I just had one. I mean, a freaking big one, too.
30 seconds.
Oh! Oh, that was about a pound and a halfer.
7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out, end of round.
We heroes if we pulled that off.
We made it. We made it.
I can't complain. It feels good to make the cut in one of these deals. These guys are the best in the world.
It was a good day. Good Lord blessed us with the opportunity to move on to sudden death round.
Last period was no fun at all. I caught 0 bass this period, but the good news is the first 2 periods were good enough that we're moving on. So thankful for that.
We would have been like at the bottom of the barrel. This is the saving grace right here, this one little area.
Had a pretty good day. Wish I'd have been up a little higher there at the end, not had to stress about it so much, but that's Major League Fishing. It's what makes it fun. Score tracker, live action. Here we come, sudden death round.
You know, that score tracker, I mean, it can be your best friend. Today it was my best friend. It's not always like that. It's a double-edged sword, but because they were never way ahead of me, I always felt like, you know, I'm in the hunt. I'm in the hunt. So I don't have to get in a big hurry, you know, when the score tracker's moving like it was today. So I feel like it just played right into my hands. It's the way I like to fish. I like to fish slow and methodical and just take everything apart as I get to it. And, you know, regardless of how it turns out, I'm going to make it to the sudden death round. So I'm excited about it. I would like to win. You know, anytime you get a chance to win a day, the week, or whatever against this bunch, it's such a huge deal, you know, because they are the cream of the crop.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Mossy Oak. Hunt. Fish. Repeat. Abu Garcia. Fish to win. Optima Batteries. The ultimate power source. And by Barbasol Shaving Cream and Razors. A close, comfortable shave for the past 100 years. Elimination Round 3 of the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup is in the books. Today, 10 professional anglers battled to survive elimination and move one step closer to the championship round. Andy Morgan found a productive stretch of water around docks and retaining walls, giving him the early lead.
Pretty little old chunk.
In period 2, Josh Bertrand found success on Main Lake docks and climbed up to the top of the score tracker.
Look at that thing.
While Greg Hackney and Dustin Connell kept pace, hitting river currents and canals.
Yes, yes, yes.
In period 3, Bertrand and Connell lost their bite, and Morgan climbed back into the lead. But with under 3 minutes remaining in the day, Hackney landed a 113 to take his first lead and win the day.
We heroes if we pulled that off.
Let's catch up with Greg Hackney and check out his winning baits in Bass Pro Shop's end of the line.
I'm Greg Hackney, and this is the bait I used to win my round. It's a Strike King Rage Bug. I rigged it up Texas rig, 3 different size weights, 5/16, a half, a 1 ounce, 5/0 flipping hook.
Get in here. Get in here.
And basically just flip grass, wood, all the cover that I came by in the areas that I was fishing in.
I like them little fat ones.
With today's win, Greg Hackney is advancing to sudden death and will be joined by Andy Morgan, Mark Rose, Josh Bertrand, Dustin Connell, and Michael Neal. The bottom 4 anglers will be heading home. The Berkeley Big Bass of the day goes to Josh Bertrand. He wrestled in this 4-pound, 3-ounce stud at the end of period 1.
That is a tank for this body of water.
Today's Barbasol Close Shave goes to Greg Hackney, who scaled a 113 with 3 minutes left to take the lead and win the day.
I'm either going to be first, second, or third.
Let's send it over to Marty Stone, who's with today's winner, Greg Hackney.
This was not an easy win for you, but it looked like you had a plan and you stuck with it.
Let me tell you, the weird thing about the whole deal today was that I would only catch them in the first 100 yards. I went and won down there that had wood and 8 foot of water and deep grass and everything, but they wanted to be kind of where the water was mixing. And, you know, I just been grinding. I caught all of them flipping, pitching, you know, anything I came by. You know, it's just one of those deals that score tracker stayed slow, and so it kept me fishing slow, you know, and just grinding, really.
23rd elimination round. You've won 5. That's over 20% of the time winning a round against this field. It's pretty dominant. Now we're heading to maybe your not so favorite round into that sudden death.
You know, I hear guys say they like it and they're liars. That is the worst round possible. you can't help but be sped up because you know it's going to go down quick. And really the key to that round is just getting on them quick and finishing the deal as quick as possible. I'm a slow, methodical type fisherman anyway, and I just feel like it just pushes you to the limit. It is the most exciting round in Major League Fishing. I don't like it.
Greg Hackney, the winner of yet another elimination round. Gordon of sudden death. He's got a lot of momentum and is comfortable with what he's doing. Going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Make sure you tune in next week for Sudden Death Round 1 of the Lucas Oil Challenge Cup, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches from Neenah, Wisconsin. Until then, thanks for watching General Tires Major League Fishing.